Hello and namaste. Greetings. Thank you for coming. Um, Today's topic still hasn't come to me. Usually I have it by now, but I'm just going to go with it. I think I'm going to start with a cold reading. Again, I don't know who this message is for. Sometimes it reveals itself within the message, and sometimes I don't get it, who it's for until the end. And if it's a little private, then I may message that person personally and let them know that that message is meant for them. Okay, so let me tune in real quick. Um, I'm feeling there's someone who's really struggling with depression. This person has sort of suicidal thoughts. They feel separated from source and from everyone. Even though they are surrounded by loved ones, they do not feel that connection. Some of the people in there know that this person is suffering and have reached out, but this person is not able to embrace their kindness, their help. I see them alone a lot, doing things that they know that are not good for them. They watch things that are very low vibrational. They don't see any hope. They don't feel any light. In fact, light, when they see light, it's painful to them. I feel like they're not eating well, they're not drinking well. When they do eat, it's not good food. It's not nutritious food. It's junk food. They are good at masking their depression to those that are not very close to them. This person will laugh a lot. They will socialize a lot. But when they are alone, they feel very much alone. Even when they're out and about and they're with people, they feel very much the outsider. They feel very much. It's very heavy on me right now. It's very heavy. This person, in the beginning, they would be very weepy. because they didn't understand where their depression was coming from. I see them watching TV and just flipping the channels. I see them sitting in the dark a lot. Um, I do see a cat. Even the cat tries to comfort them, and they find very little comfort in the cat. They sometimes think, ugh, this is another thing I'm not going to be good at, is taking care of an animal. It's just another burden I carry, just another thing that I'll fail at. I'm not good enough to have a cat. I'm not good enough to receive love and unconditional love and kindness from others. This person has got the weight of the world, of the universe on his shoulders, and I can feel that it's he doesn't feel like it's getting any better, and that it's maybe time that he wasn't in this world anymore. I do feel that it is a male, or perhaps even a very masculine woman, what we know as a butch. Again, I'm seeing them in their apartment, um, dressed up in baggy clothes, um, like a sweatshirt. Um, so it's hard for me to see if there's, um, they may be a little overweight, but not by a lot. They feel that they're fat, they feel that they're ugly, they feel that they have nothing to contribute to this world. It's very, uh, it's very sad, and it's very heavy on my heart to know that this person is going through this right now. So this message is for them. You are not alone. God is always with you. Sorry. I've been there in this space. And I have to let you know that your angels are trying to connect with you. They talk to you all the time. You need to know that you're not alone. You're never alone. Even though you feel disconnected, you are never alone. Your angels and God are always with you, always. Never a moment that they're not with you. All you have to do is ask. Ask for their help. Talk to them. Talk to them out loud in prayer. And then be quiet in your stillness and let them answer you. Know that there is hope. There is always hope. With every heartbeat, with every breath you take, there is always hope for change, for something new to come to you. But you'll only get what you put out. So if you're putting out crap, you're just going to get more crap. You really need to embrace the love that you have around you. People are reaching out to you and you're ignoring them. Embrace their help. If you have to go to a hospital, if you have to go to a spa or a sanctuary or something like that, then do it. But you're needed in this life at this time. You're needed here. If it was meant for you not to be here, you would have already been gone by now. So please embrace the love that you have around you. You are worthy of this love. The fact that you exist is the automatic worthiness. You are already a child of God. There's nothing more powerful than that. Love and free will are the most powerful forces in the universe, and they are at your disposal. They are limitless. So please embrace these things. They know that your heart is hurting and they are there for you. You just need to ask and know that there is hope. You need to make some serious changes, and you will not fail because you will have the support of your angels and of God. So please embrace the love, embrace the connectedness. You are never, ever, truly, ever alone, ever. They send their love and their compassion to you, and I hope that you will acknowledge them because they are so wanting to talk to you and help you and guide you where you need to be. They will come to you in your dreams. If you feel a touch on your face, that is them. Or on your hand, that is them. So don't ever feel that you're alone. Sorry, Margaret. They'll come to you in your dreams. And they're touching you. They want you to feel them. Sorry. It's very strong. Send me some energy, Margaret. I could need it right now. Oh, very heavy. Oh. Okay. So, okay. Sorry. I just got very intense. Okay, so trying to clean my energy now. Holding on to my crystal. Ugh. Let it go. Let it go. Okay. Okay, it's getting better now. It's lifting. Thank you, Margaret. I just it came in kind of late, I think, but this was a message for somebody. It's a male. And I thought I would know who it is, but I don't. It's somebody that is going to watch this and know that that's for them. And it just got very intense and very, just very intense. Okay. I see I have a. I think there's people trying to get in here, Margaret. Brianna, I think. They want me to send them a link, but I can't do that now that I'm in here. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah. Well, they're not here, but they'll watch it later, and hopefully they'll see it. Very intense message and situation going on there. All right, so usually I have a topic to talk about, and I still hadn't come up with a topic. So, Margaret, do you have a topic you would like to discuss? I think I need a tissue. Hang on. Okay. Ooh. I am getting a name now, but I don't know that I should say it. It's kind of a personal thing. Okay, I need to put my eyes on. Where are the resources for Margaret to carry on with her projects? I'm hearing the word network. Where does she need to network from? They say that you will find things online, but also there should be things within, I don't want to say community, but just kind of like outside of your community. Um, if they're not hearing you, it may be some of these resources you're not ready for them yet. Um, Um, that's all I'm really getting on that. Think outside of the box. What does that mean? Your most unlikely source will be the right one. In other words, you could be thinking, "Oh, that's got nothing to do with what I need or what I'm looking for," but within that, there is information, a resource for you. I keep hearing the word networking. I don't know that that makes sense in this context. Once you get there, there'll be a way to network within that resource to ultimately get what you need. Um, I wish I could give you more details. Is this online? Is this a person? Is it, what is it? Um, it seems to be a group or an organization of some sort, a group type thing, and there'll be one person in there that will be extremely helpful to you in getting the right information and contacts that you need. The freest thing is that um, what I'm hearing is that some of this stuff may cost money. Unfortunately, it should not be a lot of money. So if there's anybody asking for a large amount of money, don't do that. Okay, good. As long as you understand it. Did you get notification that I was coming online? Okay. Okay. All right. All righty. Okay. Oh, goodness. Well, topic. Yeah. What can we talk about? um, Usually I have a topic already come to me, but maybe I wasn't supposed to do a topic today. Um, yeah, totally not feeling prepared for this. Okay. Angelic Abundance. I don't think I know that group. Yeah, I keep seeing you posting videos of this Terry Angel person, but I don't know the. I haven't heard of Karen, and I haven't seen the page at all. So okay. Well, there is something that comes to mind, and it keeps coming back, but it's kind of not personal, but it can be personal for some people. Is when high vibrational people act in low vibrational situations. And I have had personal experience with this in the last couple of months. Um, Somebody saying that they were in a group of high, or they tried to get a group of high vibrational people together in a Facebook group, and then said that I was deleted from the group because I was not a good vibrational match, which, at first I thought, well, then either I'm really, really high in vibration, or she thinks that I'm just like lowest below vibration. So yeah, that was kind of stupid, and and even the high vibrational people, the people that claim to be, whatever, um, it's all, um, we're all going through our stuff, right? And even the high vibrational people uh, tend to go through their stuff and are threatened by other people's energies and love and kindness when it doesn't match their own. So, but that didn't stop me. I don't take that as an insult. I just take that as she's not on my register, you know. So, yeah, so that, things like that that you think wouldn't happen in a spiritual type setting, uh, especially when I wasn't posting anything that was threatening or mean or anything like that. Um, yeah, I don't know where she got the not a good vibrational match exactly, but that's fine. You know, I tried getting contact with her about it, but she had completely blocked me until I was able to pay her money for something, and then finally I did get a chance to message her, and it wasn't until then that she actually responded. So I guess that's what you have to do with some of these people is, throw a little money their way and they respond. So yeah, that's my personal experience. And I know this person has done similar things to other people. And that's fine. Like I said, we're all going through our stuff. And thankfully, that person kind of thrusted me into the arms of another group of people that are higher vibrational and very loving and supportive. And I don't know where I would be at this point without them. Um, and I love them very much. And they're very nurturing and, you know, right. And I just thought that was kind of pathetic at first because I thought I'm being deleted from a group on Facebook. How stupid is that? you know, but like I said, even the high vibrational, the people that aren't completely enlightened, will still have their baggage and stay do stuff and say stuff that is just whatever. Yeah, lies. If you throw money at them, they're kind of like a stripper that way. Then they'll respond. So, kind of like the stripper mentality, I guess. Not that there's anything wrong with strippers. You all have to make a living doing something. You know, if you got it, go for it. Do that. Um, so, yeah, we all just have to keep in mind that we're all vibrating on different frequencies, and they may very well be exactly what they claim they are, and that's fine. It doesn't have any effect on my growth. Um, I'm still going forward. It hasn't pulled me back at all. And I think this person probably would have kept me in a place that was unobtainable through some of the things that this person would suggest that we do with our lifestyles and stuff like that. And it just kind of started feeling a little bit like an occult at that point. It was just like, I'm not so sure about that. Um, so, yeah. And, if it resonates with you, then, you can make those changes. If it doesn't resonate with you, then clearly that isn't meant for you. But this person, if you weren't going their way, that you were excluded. So, it just kind of had a cult kind of a vibe to it. Yeah, so I don't do that. I don't do cults. And I don't do that mentality at all. You know, it's if it resonates, great. If it doesn't resonate, then great. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you to pray kneeling on a bed of thorns or anything. It's just crazy to think that that would be okay with anybody. You know, but for some people, that is a show of devotion. To do that kind of stuff. Uh, I, on the other hand, I question everything.
with an open heart and an open mind. I don't consider myself really skeptical. I question things with an open mind. So, um, and there is no definitive answers for everyone in metaphysics, New Age, whatever you want to call it, spirituality. There is none. Your truth is your truth. If God was to come sit down right beside me and show himself to me, does it mean that everybody's going to see him? Maybe not. But that's my truth. That's my experience. It belongs to me. So I wouldn't expect it to be anything to any of you, or and I wouldn't try to convince you that that happened. I would only relay my experience. I would not try to convince you of anything. So, because that frankly is not my job. It, we're all responsible for our own belief systems and what we embrace and what we don't embrace in this life. So, you know, um, right. And if there's been um, millions of people have seen the Holy Mother through the years. She's appeared, and millions of people have seen her, and it's been in the news. It's been filmed. It's been photographed. It's been testimonied. It all these things, and yet there's so much uh, part of the population that doesn't even know about it or doesn't believe it. You know, and I find that interesting because when I found out that she was doing that, I didn't know about that until I was in my 30s. And uh, yeah, and I was just like, well, why aren't people listening? If she's coming here to tell us a message, why aren't people listening to that? I mean, how bad can it be for somebody in heaven to come down here and start telling us, you guys need to do something with yourselves. You need to change. There needs to be more love. There needs to be less crap, that kind of thing. I mean, why aren't people listening to that? I was so bewildered by that. And I was just like, what? And I hadn't even seen her at that point, you know. So, it just goes to show that, even if you weren't a Christian, uh, you know, I would imagine that all these millions of people, not everybody was a believer, and maybe some were converted and maybe some weren't. But, I think it's interesting how, because when we come into this life, we've contracted for certain things, and how we contracted to never believe in source is just, to me, it's crazy how that happens, to tell you the truth. So, I don't know. It's just crazy to me. But anyway, uh, so yeah, we're all going through our stuff. We all have ego. We all have personal problems, relationship problems, or we don't have relationships, or there's so many variables that go into our worlds and our lives, and uh, how we reflect that to the world. Oh, really? Wow. See? Yeah. So, there's a really good documentary on YouTube about it, about the Mother Mary sightings. You should go watch that when you have time. Um, uh, so if you run across, like I had joined this group, I saw a message about this group page on another page, and it said that these girls were giving free readings and they were amazing and so accurate. So I joined, and it took me about a week before I was able to actually uh, sit into one of their live sessions. And um, this girl was very energetic. She was dancing around on the couch, and she had, I think it was I can't remember which deck it was. I think it was the Crystal Angel cards. I'm not really sure. It seems like it was because the card that she got seemed very similar to one of the cards that was in it, that's in this deck. And when she started reading for me, I just felt like it wasn't resonating at all. And I'm like, well, maybe she's still picking up the person that what she had just read for, because I didn't see her clear the cards. So I thought, well, I'm not gonna say anything. And then she asked me, "Is that sound right to you?" And I said, "No, not really." And I said, "But that might have been meant for somebody else." And she says, "No, this is you. This is all you." And then she went through the cards again, and she's sitting there complaining because she says, this is the first time for me. I've never had somebody tell me that it didn't sound right to them." And she also had somebody that she was kind of passing off as a protege, and they were both on screen, and they both started kind of ganging up on me. And all I said was that it just didn't resonate, and uh, so then she kept going on, and she kept getting the same card. And I said, well, that's fine. It may happen that it resonates later. You know, and so then her little friend started ganging up on me, and uh, then I felt something in my solar plexus, and I was just like, oh, what's that? It felt almost like somebody was twisting my solar plexus. And I was just like, what the hell is that? And I was just about to ask Angel Michael to help block whatever that was. And at the same time, she was also calling on Angel Michael. And was asking for protection. And I'm like, I'm doing nothing but sitting here watching you. I'm not doing a damn thing, and I'm watching her just go completely off board, I mean, woo-hoo. And I was just like, wow, that's that. What was that? And I was more shook after that experience than I had been in a long time. I mean, I don't even know what that was. I think she was unintentionally psychically attacking me. Uh, but I don't know what she was feeling, because all I was doing was sitting here watching. I wasn't wishing her anything harmful. I was just watching and just letting her know that I felt that was maybe meant for somebody else. And I asked her, well, I was thinking that maybe I would get some information about the healings I know I'm supposed to be doing. And she goes, not until you get rid of your ego. You're never going to be able to do healing work until you get rid of your ego. And I'm like, huh. Okay. All right. Yeah. Well, it took me a couple of days, and I was going to leave, but they had already deleted me. And I was just like, wow. And now I can't even find them on Facebook at all anymore. I don't know if that's because they completely blocked me or what exactly. But yeah, she was not happy that I said that I didn't feel her reading was correct. She didn't like that at all, at all. And she kept going on and on and on about it, and I was just like, there's other people you could be reading right now. Why don't you just drop it and go on with your life? I mean, who am I? Just skip it, go on. It was just like, it was so stupid. It was just so stupid. Well, that was, oh gosh, that was probably a year ago or so. Um, I don't know. It was crazy to me. Well, I don't think I was too good for them. I never felt that. I just felt that she was coming from a place that wasn't the same place I was wanting to come from. And like I said, low vibration, high vibrational people doing low vibrational things. That's another perfect example of that. Um, she was all talking about God and angels and everything, and then she started viciously attacking me. And people in the chat were also attacking me. Like, I'm like, I'm not even talking to these people. And they're sitting there saying, hey, you're a skeptic. What are you doing in here? You don't belong here. I'm like, what's going on? I'm like, no. I'm fine. Really, I'm fine. Just go on. Go on. You know. Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't connecting with them at all. So no love lost there. I just felt that was, experience I was meant to have, and that even though people are spiritual, that they don't always act in such a way. So, and probably people will probably say that to me too. I don't know that I would outwardly attack somebody like she did, but uh, you never know. I could be caught on a low vibrational day and just rip somebody a new one. I don't know. I certainly don't feel myself doing that, but you never know. On the wrong day, a wrong button can be pushed, and you know, my inner Medusa may come out. I gotta put my glasses on. Yeah, that was so crazy, crazy, crazy. So I don't understand. I really don't understand that. But um, again, you know, um, people going through their own stuff. You know, um, I think she was probably upset because she never quoted a price or anything unless you put her into private. If you wanted a more one-on-one reading, and but her and her little protege. Yeah, I'm feeling that too. I don't know what that is, but it doesn't feel good. It feels really bad. It feels really bad. I'm like, you don't know the half of what I'm feeling right now. But I didn't say that. Ugh. Oh, really? Yeah. You're always going to run into those kind of people too. It's just part of the more you put yourself out there, the more of a target you are for people that just have nothing better to do, or really want to be convinced of something that you're not going to be able to convince them of. And, a different time, a different place, maybe that would happen. But at that moment in time, yeah, exactly. So, Yeah, you can only do so much with some people. It's beyond your control. Sometimes you just have to let it go and let spirit take care of it. So yeah, rise above it. Let it go. Let it go. Embrace the lesson in it. Let it go and rise above it. Yeah, that's always good in theory. It's hard to do when you're being attacked, but yeah, yeah, I noticed that too. I don't know. I don't know what else I could be doing different, but that's okay. If it was meant for those other people to be here, they would have been here. That's the way I look at it. I'm not going to get upset because if I wasn't going to keep this recording on my page, then maybe I would be a little bit more like, what the heck? But since it is, and it's going to be out there for everybody to see that, that, you know, it'll be seen by the people it's supposed to be seen by. Yeah, go ahead and share it. Um, yeah, that's fine. I don't. I thought I was sharing it pretty well. I didn't want to be like, people having like 6 notices about me going live and stuff like that. So, all right. Well, I think I'm gonna end it here. Ah, I'm getting congested too, and that's always fun. Um, and I don't know when I'll be back on again. Maybe tomorrow. I'll have to check the schedules with my partner and see if that's going to be obtainable or not. So, thank you for your support, Margaret. You're always lovely to have around. And I'll see you on the page on Facebook. Okay. Thank you. Love you too, girl. All right. Bye.